Hello YouTube, hello McTown, hello Red Tone to Win. Now, I thought I'd elaborate on what Nicolaus said. See, a lot of women think that we want this 1950s archetype. What this superficial 1950s archetype on what a woman is. And Nicolaus hit the nail directly on the head when he was watching 21 Conventions. Oh, I can cook. Oh, I can clean. Oh, I'll be ready for fornication at all times. And Nicolaus hit it directly on the head. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. Anybody can cook. Anybody can clean. You got a left hand, you got a right hand. Great. So the house is clean. I'm fed. And my freaking test tubes are blowing out. Test tubes are drained. Great. What else? See, women were different in the 1950s. It takes more than cooking, cleaning, and sucking off test tubes. It takes loyalty. It takes commitment. Are you going? I mean, great. You're gonna. Are you going to be a good mother, a decent mother to my children, to the children? Are you even capable of that? If not, then what are you here for? Why should I keep you around? You know, anybody can suck off and swallow up the contents of the test tubes. You know? You know, it's just what it is. Are you a decent person? Can I see myself living 18 plus years with you? Can I see myself getting old with you? Can I see myself enjoying your company? Can I trust you? Can I trust you? That when I am not home, that you're not going to just run off and and get railed by somebody in the house, in my own bed, on my couch, in our own bed, in our couch. I don't work a normal 9 to 5, and from what it looks like, I'm more likely to have you just basically getting your back blown out. Getting your back blown out. I'm more likely to come home to you getting your back blown out. You know? To getting your back out of whack. I'm a truck driver. I don't work regular 9 to 5. I am gone for a week, home on the weekends. Gone for a week and home on the weekends. I don't have time to be watched. I ain't got time for that stuff. Are you loyal? Is it worth having you around? Because if not, it's taking up space. I can hire a maid. I can hire an escort. And what is your mindset? And the funny thing about it is, the women in the 1950s, they were, first things foremost, the men were raising, everybody was raising another man's child. The milkman, the mailman. I like the milkman because his milk was delicious. The mailman because he always delivered the packages on time. The iceman because his ice was extra cold and extra hard. What are you worth having around? If I gotta deal with, you're just being insecure. No, it's not insecurity. It's not insecurity. You could, and the sad part about it is, that's the first thing that a lot of these women go to. That's the first thing they run to is insecurity. You're darn right, it's insecurity. I don't want to come home and seeing you getting your back blown out. So what's the point of having you around? You know? Because if I come home to that, I'm gonna tell I'm gonna hand the dude a beer and tell him to take you with him. Him or her. I'm gonna tell him or her to take you with you. Because I'm not bringing, first things foremost, I'm not feeding an extra Johnson. And I'm not feeding extra Cooter that I didn't help produce. I ain't feeding no extra Johnson or no extra Cooter that I had to produce. And you should, you know what I mean? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not feeding or ain't feeding nothing that I ain't produce. It's just what it is. But then again, what do I know? This is Rick Pill in the Wind signing off.